That should be one take. Literally only one take. January in review with me. Okay. Is it really 2023? Be for real. Like, January's done? You're kidding me? No. No. I'm not. I refuse to accept this. How is this even possible? I decided to do this series to basically document how each month was in review. And I honestly want to believe that this was the free trial. Like, February is when we really start, right? Because January was a lot of emotions, a lot of roller coasters, and I'm just kind of like, okay, we're a little turbulent to be starting off like this. So, can we can we just like start again in February? So, I do have a good couple of like highs, lows, and lessons I've learned all together. So honestly, I can tell you what I've written down. That's what I said I was gonna do. Highs, lows, and lessons. That's what my 3 things are gonna be for each one I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna try to do one for every single month of this year. So this is the first one. What I'm gonna do. So I should probably start with the lows because the lows was a little rough. But I can also sprinkle in the highs too. So January, I know it was very optimistic. I started off very, happy, very encouraging that it was going to be a good year. And one thing that I like to do that obviously can brighten or uplift my spirits is anytime when universe or when God tries to speak to me through other people. Now, the cool thing about this, what I did was I worked New Year's Eve into New Year's Day. And what I did was I worked a show where I basically get to be submerged around a bunch of random people. Like, I get to work with people I have never seen before, people I probably will never see again. And I get to hear the messages that are channeled through them to me. And what I mean by that is I literally just keep myself open and I keep my ears open to certain things that I could hear and know when it is meant for me. And the coolest thing about this, every time I do this, the messages are always so sweet. They're so encouraging. They're so enlightening because basically what I do is sometimes like I'll go to a show or something like that. I'll do this like affiliate job or something. And I was working with the people. They go in, they go to see the show, but then I also see them when they come back. So I was telling them at the end, I was like, Happy New Year, be safe, take care, thank you for coming out, get home safe, things like that. It's probably different from what other people were saying, but the coolest thing about it was I was getting responses, and it was like, of course, they wouldn't know that it would be particular or very specific for me, but I could feel it and I knew because they would say something, but then they would also look at me with conviction. And I would just be like, thank you. Like, I received that. And one example was like, and I was just like, thank you, Happy New Year, be safe. One was like, thank you. May this really be your year. And looked at me with this conviction. And it's like, I never met these people before in my life. And I can tell you with a lot of the positive things that they had said to me, it was really kind of like, I could feel that. I knew where it was coming from, and I had the utmost gratitude because I knew it was like, just trust. Things are going to be okay. This year is going to serve you. Like I was saying, one of my affirmations that I was saying into the new year was 2022 serves me well, but 2023 serves me better. And I firmly believe that, and I'm going to stand by that, to the best of my ability. But I can say that it's already doing that for me. And that was one of the highs. That was the very first day going in. Later on in the middle of the month, kind of was having a couple of, kind of ups and downs. One of my school teachers passed away, and that was a big one for me because she she was, you know, a huge cheerleader for me. And I can definitely say she's one of the examples of just amazing gems in your life. And when you have one like that, you really have to appreciate and just, you know, give thanks because granted, she was my fourth grade teacher. And I'm talking about her right now in that way. And I've graduated college and everything years ago. But that's how much, you know, that's what she saw in me. And she stayed with me till the very end. And I just can't thank her enough because, you know, there's rappers out there who give kudos to their teachers for counting them out, you know, but she did even more to just say like, you know, I see greatness in you. She sowed seeds that still are blooming to this day, and I'm so grateful. Like I don't take that for granted at all. Like when can who how many people can say that they still have teachers from like kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, any of those, you know, elementary years, and say that they were still rooting you on, like present day, like while you're here in like past college, post grad, in professional years of your life. You can't tell me nothing about that. Like I already know I'm beyond blessed. And man, we really lost a great one. But I'm just glad that she's not in pain, but she definitely will be missed. That one was a rough one. And it's interesting how my times kind of go where it's like where my ups they're up, but sometimes when my downs happen, it's kind of happen all at once. Like, and it was just kind of like that same day where I was told, like, had terrible car issues, and then I fell under the weather. I wasn't really feeling good. And it all happened in one day, and I'm just like, okay, I get it. I get it. This is the day that I just gotta sit still and I just gotta sit in it and I just gotta let it be. This is one of them because it made it very known. I was in the absolute stagnant state. And I was just kind of like, whew, all right. All right. It is okay to say that I am not okay right now because it really just overflowed. And I was just like, okay. Because even, okay, as like I said, like today's the 1st of February, as you can see, shirt, hat, and everything like that. Um, Even here, like, okay, I'll talk about February next month, but I'll just be really honest and frank with you. It's not my favorite month. I never look forward to it for personal reasons, but I'll talk about it in February. I was down for the count, but I'll talk about it in February. January, I can say another high was that I actually was able to successfully journal every single day. Every single day. So I've done that successfully. I had it there, been there, done that. That's complete. I have all of my days I was able to keep up with and I've been able to track. And it feels really good. And I like this trend that I'm picking up on where every time when I'm finished with a page or when I'm like signing off, I say, you know, keep your head up, love, or here's to you, my love, or I love you, me. And it's very beautiful because looking back over these pages, it's just kind of like, it's just like a further deepening of love for myself that I can just truly cherish and appreciate. And it's just been truly just amazing. So like you see, every time it's like it ends, it's like I love you, me. And I think it's a really cool thing to have that as like a habit that you have to work in. Because again, everything is hard. Granted, you just have to pick your hard. And I wanted to make sure that loving myself was not something that I was going to say was going to be hard or difficult. And, or, I mean, if it was hard for me to do, I was willing to do the work to make sure that it would be not as trying. So I can say I'm definitely bearing the fruits of my labor with that because I can just see the energy and the beauty of it, and how it is transformed in my words and how I see myself. And this has been a interesting journey, and this has all been in 1 month. Literally all in 1 month. All in 1 month. And then, oh my gosh, I ended January on such an incredible note. I was watching this video, and it had Tyler Perry. And, I've always enjoyed him and his story and how it comes to, faith and believing the dreams that are planted in you. And that one was truly incredible. And it really was just sending home the message that God will provide. And I can happily say that it's so true. Regardless of what I've been going through, the trials that I've had, the tears that I've cried, I always knew that it would come to pass and that God would provide. And that has been the saving grace of everything. And also just with this journey, as saying like this year I've been dedicating to like put more videos up and actually just really share this message. And I'm so grateful that I've tended to this for a long time, and I'm starting to see the results come back. And I'm so thankful because it never went away. That little voice in the back of my head, it never went away. It was just like, you have a story to tell. You have a message to bring. You have a light to shine. And I finally have embarked on that journey to do it and share this with other people. And I'm so, so very grateful. I'm so very grateful for that. And so that's kind of like my January in review. I already know February is going to be interesting, but I'll wait till the end of that month to conclude it and talk to you about it. But we'll get through it. We're going to get through it. Well, I just kind of started through with this. Oh my gosh. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Again, your girl Fisoleil here with another video. Let me know in the comments if this is something that you would enjoy to hear throughout the year of me doing monthly reviews of my month. And you guys tell me too, how was January? How did January treat you? Was it nice, or was it a little bit rude? How was it? And we can kind of get a conversation going. Again, this is a safe place and all about self-reflection and growth and self-improvement. So I would love to hear from you guys what exactly stood out to you in January. If you really still can't believe January's done, and do you really, think that February should be the start of 2023? So give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments. And again, if you enjoyed me, subscribe. I have so many great ideas. I'm excited that they're finally coming to light and they're finally coming to you guys. Because again, if you're seeing this, yay, I posted it. It's not just in my, library of videos. It's not just something just in the ether of my editing projects. It actually is here in front of you. And I'm so glad. So whatever dream you have that is just ticking away at you and it will not let you go, please pursue it, because it is there for a reason and you have a wonderful message to bring. So thank you so much for listening. I will see you next month, and keep doing wonderful things. And my favorite quote, never give up, and the fate's against you. No, I shouldn't mess it up. I'm not editing this, so I'm just going to say it again. Never give up, and the fate's against you. Eventually will. Take care.
Mhm.